Hello YouTubers, Pocketsaurus back again with the update video after the move. As you can see, I'm in the garage now. No more backyard. Still getting things put away, trying to make room. This Impala is 219 inches bumper to bumper, and I'm doing the best I can right now to do a little bit of work on it. As you see, I got maybe 3 feet at the most between the rear bumper and the rear wall. Like I said, I still got to sort out things and put things where I need to put them. Drove the Mustang out here. I'm just 3.5 miles west of where I was, downtown Glendale. So I had an issue with the Mustang. After I did the head gaskets, put everything back together, put the battery in, went to go fire it up, and it hit 3,500 RPMs right off the bat. First crank. Shut it down. I'm like, what the? Couldn't figure out what was going on. It was my bad. Working on the top end of the motor, dark time, using the spotlight, and got a spacer plate underneath the carburetor. When I pulled the carburetor off, I took the washers and the nuts and I sat them here. And when I went to go put the carburetor back on, the rear washers I left on the studs when I was cleaning the spacer plate and for new gaskets. And I totally lost track of where the washers went. So when I put the carburetor on, the washers were stuck between the plate and the intake, kicking the back of the spacer plate up. So when I tightened everything down, the plate wasn't flat. So when I cranked it, the air was getting sucked on the backside. Sounded like a Pete Jackson gear drive. At first I thought it was spinning a bearing because of the sound, almost like a supercharger sound. It's just a real high pitched whining noise. So after 3-4 tries trying to retard the distributor, pulling the throttle linkage back and taking the idle all the way down, still wouldn't die out. So anyways, pull the carburetor off to check things out, pull the plate, check the gaskets, make sure they weren't ripped, and that's when I saw the washers on the bottom side of on top of the intake between the gasket and the 1-inch spacer plate. So after I kicked myself in the head and bolted the carburetor back down, picked everything back up, car idled decent, but then a couple of lifters on this side, a couple of lifters on that side, which I should have changed them out, but I didn't, started clacking. So now I gotta yank the top end apart and look at the cam and maybe put another cam in it, cam and lifters. We'll see what happens here. It'll fire right up. Nice throttle, nice tone. And you get that clacking noise. So I'm like, shit. Oh well. That's for another day. Anyways, the Impala, I'm just cleaning things up, Put the new gasket here along the window. That and a felt gasket on the wing window and all the way down. I gotta do the gasket here, get that replaced. Gotta do the driver's door window, and gotta figure out what's going on with my wing window, because something's wrong with the gears. So I'm gonna tear into that mechanism down here and see what's going on with that. And I'm just getting everything ready for rewiring on the wire harness. I'll be doing that here in the next couple weeks with my brother, getting everything done, and hopefully get this thing fired up, get the wheels off the ground, and go through the gears. And I can start doing the brakes on it and clean it up. I mean, still got to get it ready for the upholstery shop when time comes. So either trailer it down there or drive it down there. We'll see what happens. Just got everything moved. Gonna miss my backyard. I can put 8 cars in that backyard, and here I can only use the garage. Backyard's not really meant for any cars. Real short. And I gotta build up a shed for my hobby stuff, my models. I'm just putting some of the built stuff and projects on some shelves that I got. So that's what I got going. Working in tight space. I'm gonna have to learn how to. Got to get some wheel carts so I can roll the car left or right, so I can work on the driver's side or work on the passenger side. But yeah, when the garage door closes, I'm that far from the door to the front bumper. All 219 inches of it. And of course the Mustang, I got plenty of room between the front bumper and the wall, and the rear bumper is even with the door. So anyways, that's where I'm at. That's where I got going after the move, and down here, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. I just wish this property had a huge backyard like my other one. Kind of weird, that old house from the 60s had more space. I had to rent a storage unit to put some of my junk in. Can't believe what I accumulated in 9 years. So that's what I'm doing, just tightening up some wires, getting some clips so I can lock the wires in so I can run it up in the trunk. Then the end tail lights, already got the wires ran in the trunk lid. This little here, little there. I'm cleaning up all the chrome, polished everything out with the 4-aught steel wool and some others aluminum polish. This stuff's amazing on stainless. Just gotta do a little bit more. This piece back here, it's a little wore out. This is a pot metal, so I'm having an issue with that. But everything else is coming out, as they say, tits. This here is a little wore out, so I'm reworking the A-pillar chrome. Then the chrome for the inside for the headliner, and I'm reworking those. I just can't wait to get this car put together, start driving it. My son's gonna be stoked when he starts driving it back and forth to work. Well, anyways, that's my little update for right now. I'm just doing a little here, a little there. This move is put a little stress on me. Hopefully now I can relax and still working 40 hours a week, trying to move. Short period of time is just a lot to take in. Well, anyways, stay tuned. I'm not sure when I get back to the models. I'll have to build a storage shed and go from there. That'll be a couple months down the road. Well, anyways, y'all be good. Happy modeling and happy gearhead stuff. Anyways, y'all be good. Take it easy. Be safe out there. See you on the next video.